Yeah, we work well together. That hadn't something yet. I'm worried about that too. She's been supportive to this point, and she's a little phase in time of a bump that you need to get through is her perspective. But I'm worried about the bump turning into a mountain, into a hill, and into something bigger. And I'm just too worried.
I hear
don't
you.
like that.
Yeah, sure. I hear you. Kind of concerned too that eventually, if you don't get on top of this now, get aware of it, that there may be a real problem with your eye. But it sounds like you're pretty well established now. Is she? It sounds like she's open. I hear you saying that she's open to supporting you being in school. Is it working out for her? Is she kind of helping you take up some of the slack as far as the children, or?
Yeah, she's open, and she'll step in and do more so that I can get some things done. But I still want to do my part.
Sure. There's a conflict there.
Right,
You feel like.
and it's not external from her. She just says she knows this is short.
Mm-hmm.
It's something we have to do. But in my mind, I know it too. However, it still doesn't feel right. It still doesn't feel like you should be putting all this type of non-important information and stuff in your life prior to your family. It just doesn't feel right. And I think that's part of the conflict and anxiety. It's just not, my mind, it's not the way I was reared to do that.
It's not consistent with a healthy ecosystem, or
Right.
having that much focus and not balanced.
Yeah, I feel that's a good term. It's significantly balanced. So home, work, and family interaction, less family interaction, more work, and just over time, just doesn't fit the way I was reared to be.
And spend time with your family members
Right.
and enjoy them. Well, of course, this summer is more intense. During the fall, of course, as things go on, it won't be quite so intense. How are your children? Well, let me back up a little bit. Do you have any memories of past experiences or times when your parents or someone was not there for you and you felt neglected, or is this a new plane that you had never even known was out there?
I can't recall when my parents were not there. Mom, she was a nurse, and Dad worked as a chemist. So they had pretty standard hours for the most part. So whenever I needed them, they were there. They were there when I was home from school. So I can't relate to that.
That doesn't apply. That's fine. Well, so this is really a new experience, and so learning. I hear you say that this is just the pressure and the lack of organization. Is that something that you'd really just like to focus on getting some help with that?
That would be great. I believe if my schedule was more organized, because everything is so tight and wounded right now. We need time. You have to be in class in the morning. You need to turn the assignment in by the 5 p.m. that day, and then you have to read the book that night. If I could work with someone to help me structure it, that might relieve some of the anxiety. And then, I would like to work with someone on budgeting my time for my family, just seeing how we can maybe work that out. But to do it by myself with all the pressures on me right now, it just seems impossible, which typically I would do that by myself, but right now I can't.
Can't kind of lost perspective.
Right.
Can't really tell
It's
what.
like I've lost that perspective.
Yes.
So,
Well, we'll work and do that.
what you know.
Maybe to this week, for the next few days, we can spend a little time now and help you identify, just to get some pressure off right now, for the next few days, a little bit of a commitment that you can make to yourself, because some of your personal self-care probably suffering too, meaning obviously you enjoy swimming and being outdoors, or you said that, time, reading a book, or just having some downtime yourself, meditation or anything like that. Are those activities, were they a part of your life, or have you ever done anything like that?
Yes, that's a big part of me, just rejuvenating. Typically, didn't have all this stuff going on. I'll do that in the morning. meditate, I would swim, or I would go run, something that would be strictly for me. And I would do that when everybody else is asleep. So that's the best time for me to go and not feel any anxiety about helping anybody or taking care of something. But now when I get up, I feel overly anxious, and I just need to go pick up an assignment and review it and try to get it done. Because I know what's coming. It's not a big deal. So that time for me in the morning is blocked because I'm so focused on my assignments and trying to get work done.
Okay, well, let's explore some of the, some ideas that you've got about how to answer some of these questions. I know that, of course, you've got the bird's eye view of what's really going on in your life, and I can kind of, make suggestions from the outside, but internally, finding some relaxation and ability to accommodate this is really what I want to support you to do, kind of find your own answer. So let's explore that a little bit. I hear you feeling pressure that sounds like the pressure is helping you be able to think think straight a little bit about it maybe. So if we start with, let's make a list, and let's say what will be different about you if right now you had this organization and had a little bit better time structure? What would be different about you?
Well, number one, stress would be down, which means I would be able to probably operate a lot smoother than what I am right now.
What do you mean smoother? What does that look like?
To transition between going to class, going to work, completing assignments for both areas of responsibility, taking care of the house and the children along with them. Right now, that is not a smooth transition. It's always in a state of disarray. Chaotic would be a good word.
Putting out fires, kind of
Right,
thing.
constantly reacting rather than planning for the day.
How does that make you feel about yourself?
Disorganized, disheveled, always in a state of panic, and that contributes to the anxiety. Just constantly putting out fires, never planning.
So if we prioritize some of these things to not be of danger to yourself, because whenever you're running, moving around fast, trying to make deadlines, there's a potential for more being sloppy and running stoplight signs or something like that. So it's kind of as a priority, some of this self-care may need to become, like I say, a priority. So let's focus specifically on your day. Say tomorrow's a Thursday. Let's, about what time, how could you work some time, some personal care in some ways that you would just be able to deal with your feelings. We may not be able to solve your problems because this schedule in summer school is intense, and that's just the way it is. But we could work on some techniques to help you feel better about yourself.
Okay. Sounds good.
How about journaling? Have you ever done some things like that to kind of keep you aware of your inner desires and feelings?
No, I haven't done that, but I'm open to trying.
Okay, well, let's do that. We'll continue to meet. Maybe we can meet even a couple of times each week. But for this next week, why don't you just buy a spiral notebook, just a cheap one at the Walmart, and and start journaling. And by journal, I don't mean, anything that's another assignment that's going to complicate your life even worse than probably all it is. Even just a couple of lines of how you're feeling. Carry it around with you in your notebooks and with your other textbooks, and I think that would that help you maybe get in touch with the part of you that's feeling the pressure?
Sure, I'll try.
Have you ever really had a temper problem whenever you get pressure or anything?
No, it's not necessarily temper, it's more internal.
Sure.
I'm still calm externally to people who see me, but inside, there's a war going on.
War going on. That's a pretty powerful thing. And so maybe writing to that part of yourself and getting a little more peace between you and that part inside that's creating the turmoil. There, by writing a little bit about it, just staying on top of your feelings, your emotions, by writing a couple of sentences, write it when you're getting into class or after the instructor's taken roll, or when you've got a minute before bed, or just any time, just to kind of